Did you know the future of helmet safety might have more to do with NASA than it does with motorbikes? Because today I'm here at RHEON Labs and I'm going to be looking at next-gen materials and real-world testing scenarios. So we're going to be talking science and space-age tech and how that might actually protect you out on the roads. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
RHEON is an adaptive polymer. Now, don't switch off just yet. This just means it's a soft material in normal use, but when it receives a sudden impact, it stiffens to absorb that energy. You might have something like this in your armored jacket already.
So the idea behind RHEON Labs started with our founder, Dr. Dan Plant. He's a dirt bike racer himself, and back in the day he had a race event where it was very hot outside. So he was debating whether to wear the armor or not, because back in the day it used to be very rigid and non-breathable. Luckily for himself, he decided to wear it because on that day he had a crash, and in that moment he knew that he could do a better job designing protection for motorcyclists. In parallel, Dan was doing a project with NASA where they looked into replacing of foam materials because they couldn't withstand severe pressure conditions, and they explored the range of dynamic materials. So he took that idea and he brought it into the world of protective components. So the key to RHEON is a dynamic material, which is soft and flexible in its natural state, but during impact it stiffens up and helps to absorb the energy and protect the users. We were then approached by National Football League to design the safest helmet for American football, and we're actually very proud to be the first UK business to ever win this prestigious award. So the key to best-in-class safety is this element, which is designed to compress in a normal direction, but also shear in rotational direction. And this allows us to control both linear and rotational accelerations and help reduce probabilities of serious brain injuries. We're now on a journey to bring this innovation to other types of helmet with our trusted partners like Ruroc.
There's no limitations. The only limitations were they had to burn gasoline and then they had to have 2 wheels.
Ruroc have partnered with RHEON to integrate this material into our headliners, and this is present in the AT4 Carbon, the AT4 Track and EOS. And this will boost traditional EPS, offering more protection in more real-world scenarios. To understand this better, we need to go and have a look at some test rigs. So tell me what you've got here.
So this is our RHEON rotational rig. So it allows us to measure linear and rotational acceleration on the brain. That is done through sensors in the head form, which is attached to a surrogate neck. So that allows us to represent how the neck and the head moves during impact. We can use this data to then tailor our RHEON geometries within inside the helmet to allow for us to reduce the rotational acceleration on the brain and make riding safer for everyone. So we did impacts at both 3 and 8 meters per second. So at the front of the helmet, we did a 3 meters per second impact. As you can tell, there's a slight scuff. And then on the edge of the helmet, we did a full 8 meters per second, which simulates you falling off your bike as you're skidding around a corner. The visual scuffs on the outside of the helmet are what we expect at these high impacts. However, internally, the RHEON is actually shearing, allowing the reduction of rotational and linear acceleration on the head. So that's exactly what we want RHEON to do and protect riders as they come off their bikes.
It's easy to see the damage an impact can make to the outside of a helmet. What's harder to see is the damage it will have on a rider's head inside the helmet. So the faster and the harder an impact and the more awkward an impact, the more RHEON will stiffen up and absorb that energy. Okay, I know no one wants to think about this, but imagine a real-world spill. Maybe you clip a car mirror filtering through traffic, or you lose the front end on a greasy roundabout. Your head doesn't just hit the ground and stop. It might twist as the tarmac grabs it. It may even bounce, giving you multiple hits.
I stood up and I just saw him laying in the middle of the road, and I thought he was dead.
The helmet did exactly what it was designed and engineered to do. It saves my life.
The more scenarios you can cover and the more you can minimize the escalation of a crash, the less likely or the less serious a brain injury will be. Physics doesn't care how confident you feel on a Monday morning commute, and adaptive materials don't make you invincible, but they can help stack the odds in your favor. If you choose impact-absorbing materials in your jacket, then why not choose it for your head too? It's so common to see material like this used in armoured jackets, armoured trousers, even motorcycle boots, but we're still the only motorcycle company putting this in the headliner, and hopefully now you know why. But if you still have questions, then let me know down in the comments below.